thank you for joining me on my crochet channel. In this video we will crochet the beaded Easter basket using these 10mm beads and popcorn stitches. And I will also show you how to make the flat base for the basket. And I wouldn't say this pattern is difficult. I think beginners can also try. And the size, when I measure the base, it's 7 inches in diameter. And it's about 4.5 inches tall. I use Bernal Softy cotton yarn. This is white. The yarn size is light 3, 60% cotton and 40% acrylic. And one ball has 120 grams. One ball is enough for one basket. The beads I bought online. So this one is from craft making shop, pastel beads. There's 400 in here. They're 10mm with 4.8mm hole. So this packet is enough for at least 2 baskets. So my main crochet hook is 3.75mm, and I use 2mm hook for this one round where I attach this canvas circle. So I got these from my local craft store. I will add a link to video description box where you can find them online as well. And this is 5.75 inches in diameter. And this is what I need the finer hook for, to go through these holes. And you'll also need a stitch marker for the base. I start with magic ring, so I place the yarn tail facing downwards across my fingers, then wrap it around my index finger and make a cross, then insert hook through under this first strand here to pull the second one through from under, then take finger out, yarn over, pull through the loop, pull it tighter. We can start the first round, and it's 8 single crochets in a ring. And these are going to be continuous rounds. So this is what the stitch markers for. And after 8 single crochets, I will pull the ring tight by the tail. And the second round, we're going to make 2 single crochets in each stitch. I'm going to insert that stitch marker in my first single crochet here. On the third round, I will increase stitches in every other stitch. So I start with 1 single crochet in a first stitch. I will move the stitch marker in it, and then in the next stitch I'll make 2 single crochets. In the next make 1, and in the next 2. So you'll have 24 single crochets. The 4th round I start with 1 single crochet in each first 2 stitches, and I want to move my stitch marker again in that first stitch. In the 3rd one I'll make 2. And then again 1 and 1 and then 2. You'll have 32 stitches on this round. On the 5th round I make single crochets in first 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3. Move my stitch marker in the first. And in the 4th stitch make 2. 1, 1, 1 and 2. And now you'll have 40 stitches on this round. And then continue these rounds the same way. On the 6th round you do 4 single crochets in 4 stitches and then 2 in the next. And so on. So continue and make 12 rounds like this. On the last round you have 10 single crochets and then 2. So I finished 12 rounds. I have 96 stitches total on this round. So here between these increasing stitches, so you have 10 single crochets and then 2 in the next. Now next round I'm gonna attach it to my plastic canvas and use the finer hook 2 millimeters with that metallic head. My canvas circle here has 122 holes on this last round. So I will just place it behind my round or circle. And I will just continue on here. So inserting hook in that first single crochet and then also in a hole of the plastic circle and make a single crochet. And make 4 single crochets like that. 2, 3, and 4. And then I will insert hook in the next single crochet on my crochet round, but skip the next hole on the plastic canvas. And again make 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I did the 4 single crochets and skip a 5th hole on the plastic circle 22 times around. And now so with my 122 holes on plastic and 96 single crochets on crochet piece, I will finish it with 2 single crochets and skip 1 on the plastic circle, and I do it 4 times. So I did the last repeat of 4 single crochets. With the next one I'll skip 1 on the plastic and make 2. Then again skip 1 on the plastic and make 2. Again skip 1 on the plastic and 2 single crochets. And one more time, skip 1 on the plastic and make 2 and 2. Now I've stitched in all single crochets, and here's the last hole on my plastic that I skip. So depending on the number of holes on your plastic circle, you can figure out if this method works for you. So do single crochet 4 and skip 1 hole on plastic. And after the last stitch, I'm going to switch back to my bigger hook and continue here and make single crochet in each stitch now. I'll also mark the first one. And you can count 96 single crochets. And I finish with a slip stitch in that first single crochet that I marked, and you can take stitch marker out. And now we're going to start crocheting with beads and with popcorn stitches. And we start with beginning popcorn stitch, so chain 3. Now make 4 double crochets in the same stitch. Then take hook out of the loop, insert it through that 3rd beginning chain, then insert it through the working loop and pull it through the chain. Beginning popcorn stitch, then chain. We'll need to skip next single crochet, and to attach the bead, take my first one, and with the loop on hook I put the bead on the hook, then skip next stitch, insert hook in the next, yarn over, pull it through the stitch and pull it through the bead, then yarn over, pull through 2 loops on hook and chain, then popcorn stitch, skip next single crochet, and in the next make 5 double crochets, take hook out, insert it through the loops of the first double crochet, then through the working loop, and pull it through and chain. I'll put my next bead on a hook, skip next stitch, insert hook in the next, yarn over, pull it through the stitch and pull it also through the bead, and then yarn over, pull through 2 loops, chain. And this now repeats all around. Skip next stitch and make popcorn stitch. Five. Chain. Next bead, skip next stitch, chain. And I finished the round after last chain, slip stitch on top of that first popcorn stitch. And the next round is going to be without beads, chain, single crochet in the same stitch, chain, and popcorn stitch, inserting hook here in this stitch above the bead. So I make 5 double crochets in here. Then chain and single crochet in top of the next popcorn stitch, and repeat, chain and next popcorn stitch above next bead. Chain and single crochet, chain, and repeat. And to finish this round, I did my last popcorn stitch, chain, and slip stitch in that first single crochet. Next round we're gonna add the beads again, and just like this round down here, we start with a beginning popcorn stitch, chain 3, then double crochet 4 in the same stitch. Then insert hook through the beginning third chain and the loop and pull it through. Chain. I'm gonna add the first bead this round. I put the beads on my hook, then insert hook through the loops on top of that next popcorn stitch. So yarn over on the back and pull it through the stitch and the bead. Then yarn over, pull through 2 loops. So we add the beads same way. Then chain. In the next single crochet we'll make popcorn stitch. So double crochet 5, chain, and next bead. Chain and popcorn stitch. And I finished this round. After last bead, I made a chain and slip stitch in top of the first popcorn stitch. And next round again is the one without beads. So chain, single crochet in that same stitch, chain, and now popcorn stitch here in this single crochet. And chain and single crochet in a popcorn stitch, chain. So now repeat this all around and make as many of these 2 rounds as you'd like. So after this, again, the round with beads and then the round without beads. So I made 5 rounds with beads and I ended with round of beads. And now we can do the edge and handles. And first I'm going to do 3 rounds of single crochets. So chain, single crochet in same stitch, single crochet in the next stitch, and also in the next. Now I'm going to skip this next one right after the bead. I'm going to make next single crochet in top of my popcorn stitch. So I do 3 single crochets, 1, 2, third one on top of the bead, 3, and then I skip this little stitch here, and again on top of the popcorn, 1, 2, and 3 on top of the bead. So do this all around, and I have 72 single crochets on this round. And now I do 2 more rounds of single crochets, 1 in each stitch, and I'll do the continuous rounds. So I go straight to the first single crochet, and again you can use the stitch marker to mark the first stitch. And now do 2 more rounds of single crochets. So I finished 3 rounds, and we can start the handles. So right here I'm going to chain 20 for the first handle. And now I count 15 stitches to skip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And in the next I start the single crochets. And make 21 single crochets. First is made. Then again chain 20 for the second handle. Then count 15 single crochets to skip. Single crochet in the next. And then single crochet till the end of this round. Finished this round here where the first handle starts. Now I'm going to do 5 rounds of single crochets. So on this first round I single crochet in each chain and in each stitch. So I finished this first round. I did single crochets in each chain and each stitch. Now just do 4 more rounds single crochet in each stitch. And I keep this stitch marker here to show me the beginning of the round. And I ended up adding 3 rounds, not 4, after that first round here on the handle. So you have total 4. And to finish, I just slip stitch in a first single crochet, fasten off, cut off and fasten off, and weave in the ends. And here is my finished Easter basket. And I hope you have fun making this with me. You will find a link to written pattern in video description box. Thank you so much for watching and happy crocheting!